To the class of 2020, we will never forget. This was the banner you were born under in 2001, as our nation looked to the east down the barrel of a smoking gun. We all stood and watched when those great towers fell, with our brothers and sisters still inside, going through a living hell. When fear and terror tried to take hold of our great nation, travel and flights were canceled as we witnessed this devastation. Even Disneyland closed its doors in a silent tribute to our toil, as the United States faced one of its worst attacks right here on American soil. But in the middle of that silence, there came a sound. It started off small, then began to grow loud. A person's a person, no matter how small, as hospitals filled with the smallest of all. It was the graduating class of 2020, as newborns began crying, giving hope again to many. We will not go quietly into the night, you cried. We will not vanish without a fight. Class of 2020, there's no doubt you will go down in history. You will be remembered as the generation who once again brought hope to our nation. Alongside your great-grandfathers who missed graduation with you, they lied about their age and enlisted in World War II to fight an enemy unlike any other, laying their own lives down for their sister and their brother. And if you ever walk through the memorial of World War II, you'll see the gravestones of kids no older than you, who left behind their cap and gown, never to return to their hometown. No greater love can there be found than for one to lay their own life down. For the sake of another, they gave it all. Now, to my seniors, I give you this call. Your last day happened and you didn't even know it. Senior prom and graduation, this pandemic revoked it. But in this canceled culture, you can't cancel hope, even against an enemy inside a microscope. Your cry in '01 broke fear in our nation, and your voice is still needed to break through this frustration. You gave us hope once, and we promised to never forget, so I ask you again to help shift our mindset. You are more than conquerors, much more than victorious. Your voice must rise up and help write the story of salvation and freedom, hope for the downtrodden, mercy and comfort as you fight to help broaden a broken, selfish mindset that has gripped every neighbor, consuming our families, replacing children's memories with labor, all for what we consider. What on earth did we achieve in working endless hours away from our families? We thought things and money could demonstrate our love, but we discovered it can't be shown through stuff you dispose of. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy or boast. So let's lift up a can of LaCroix. It's time for a toast. Here's to you, the seniors we'll never forget, to the greatest generation, the last letter of the alphabet. Gen Z, we honor you. Though no hat has been thrown, may you walk instead with wisdom for your graduation robe. If unprecedented means never known or done before, let that become your name. Let that be your mentor. You're not a mistake. You were made for a time like this. You will not be forgotten. Your life has meaning and purpose. There's a season for everything, and for everything there's a season. So don't let COVID-19 become your escape or your reason. Now put on your crowns, because I'm speaking to kings and to queens. Take up your birthright and walk in your nobility. You will shape our future families, businesses, and nations. Your grandchildren will live in the world of your creation. Choose now to take action. Make every moment count, because time is more valuable than any bank account. And if one more day was all anyone ever wanted, then for the sake of the world, live every day like the ones who will not be forgotten.